So, good morning, all. Myself, Ranjit Shiohari, your faculty for CA Intermediate, Strategic Management, Auditing, and Law. So, as I promised, I am releasing the important questions of CA Intermediate Strategic Management for the attempt September 2025. Okay. So, first, initially, we will be discussing the questions which areas will be more important for this attempt, and after that, I will be giving more details about my prediction batch which is actually going to happen within August 15th. And your recordings will be uploaded by August 15th. Okay, fine. So coming on to the first chapter, the focus areas are in the A category. You can expect a question from strategic levels, and of these strategic levels, corporate level is very important, and the role of CEO, or we can say that CEO is the guardian of shareholders' wealth. A sentence is given in the textbook, so you can expect a direct question from that, okay, regarding the functions of the CEO, etc. So my approach is that we will be discussing these questions in our prediction batch, and shortcuts to study how to study these questions will also be discussed. Okay, so role of CEO is important initially, and second thing is that functional level is important. Functional level managers are closest to the facts. Okay, so they have to be given more emphasis on the decision making and all, so that will be also stressed by ICAI. Second thing is that strategic business unit is important for this attempt, and obviously importance and limitations of strategic management. A plain vanilla question will come from this topic. Okay, so in the B category, I will put mission in B category. Okay, so you may get a question to draft a mission statement. You have to be more careful while writing that. It is actually based upon the present capabilities and all, and you can also expect how to write a mission, what are the distinct features of a mission, like that. Okay, second thing is that the importance and limitations of strategic management, as I already said. Sorry, this topic is repeated in B category, it is actually in A category topic. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Actually it is coming in the A category, and in C category just give it a right proactive and reactive approach. Okay, so this A category and B category is very important, and 3 category you can give a read. Okay, coming on to the second chapter. Second chapter, so you have to identify how to study strategic management. There's a flow in the initially we are actually studying about the introduction. Second thing is that we are studying about the analysis of the external environment. In this external environment, strategic analysis is important. Limitations of strategic analysis, and that risk metrics, that is the interpretation in the case of the external environment. Errors in interpreting the environment cause strategic risk. What is meant by strategic risk is nothing but the balance. There is a mismatch between the internal environment and external environment that will give under the strategic risk. I actually given the example of Ford, etc. in my online classes and all. So strategic analysis, limitations of strategic analysis, and risk metrics, it's a B category topic. I will give it a B category topic. So first I will discuss the short question from this. Competitive landscape is a very favorite question of ICAI. Actually, it is tested for 2 to 3 times in the past year exams. So competitive landscape and the steps. Okay, it is a very important question for this attempt. Competitive landscape, and yeah, steps in international strategic planning. This is a variety question which is actually in the MTP of September 2025 exam. So you can expect a question from this also. Pestle, from pestle, sometimes from, I can say that from demographic environment is very important. Okay, and also you have to study the pestle, entire pestle, you have to study that, and you have to identify one thing, that is while doing, after doing pestle analysis, we will identify the key drivers of change. So that concept should be clear. What is key drivers of change? It's nothing but, in the case of a laptop company, or in the case of technology, in the case of a company which is actually giving the technology related products, the key drivers of change is technology. That is what actually like influencing the entity. So that is known as what key drivers of change. So in order to identify key drivers of change, you have to do what? Pestle analysis. So that is also important. Okay, next one is important factors to check industry attractiveness. Nothing but you can actually expect an MCQ, or sometimes if the question paper is hard, you can expect a descriptive question from this. Potter's five forces is very important. They are actually asking these Potter's five forces in alternative attempts of this new entrance, that is threat to new entrance and rivalry. This is very important for this attempt. Rest we can put in no experience curve also I can say that in A category. Experience curve and experience curve will be in A category topic. PLC, a short note might be the PLC. Strategic analysis, limitations of strategic analysis is very simple, and situational consideration also is the risk metrics, as I already said. Customer behavior, factors influencing customer behavior. Even though I put it in B category, it is a expected question. Okay, interaction with business advantages. Just give it a like just give it a read. Okay, for our students, there is a code word, that is ODI cricket. Okay, ODI cricket. This is a code word for studying the interaction with the business. What is the advantages for that? For actually identifying the opportunities and threats, direction to move forward, image building, competition, regulating the competition, like that. So in that manner, we can tackle the strategic management through understanding the concept, by making the keywords, that is shortcuts, and also by grouping technique. Everything will be discussed in the prediction batch for sure. Okay, so C category, bargaining power of buyers in Potter's five forces framework, I can say it in C category. Bargaining power of suppliers, when suppliers will be more having the capacity to bargain, etc., will be put at in the C category. And also features of the product is also under C category. So that's it with from second chapter from my side. Third chapter, I'm not giving that much questions for third chapter. Strategic group mapping is a very important question. That is a favorite question for ICA. Channels. Okay. Carefully look at this topic, channels. You may get a question from this channels. Areas of identification of core competency. Core competency is actually tested for 1 to 2 times, but areas of identifying core competency, that is the competitor differentiation, okay, like that will be asked. SWOT analysis, I am expecting a application level question from SWOT analysis. Application level question, that is descriptive question. Likewise, I said in the case of mission statement, they will actually give a company, they will actually give a scenario, and they will actually ask you to write strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So you have to be very careful with that of your concept. Okay, and also you have to study the example from the textbook also. That's it. Okay, so Michael Porter's generic strategy, it's actually asked for the previous time, but I'm expecting a focus strategy question from focus strategy, or else best cost provider strategy, sometimes a bouncer question. I'm expecting a bouncer question from best cost provider strategy. That's what given the last page of the textbook, you have to refer that. Cost leadership also, give it a read. Okay, so that's from third chapter from my side. I'm expecting Sureshot, I'm expecting channels, strategy group mapping. Okay, so and SWOT also. Okay, this is under A category, rest are also under B and C category. Okay, so that's it. So now moving on towards the chapter number 4, that is strategic choices. In this strategic choices, concentric diversification, a question from application level question, descriptive question, practical question from concentric diversification is what I am expecting. Concentric diversification. Okay, text 4.13 question. Sorry, I've forgotten that. Actually, I will be recollecting from that textbook and I will explain you in the comment section. 4.3. Benefits of innovation, that's a very important question. Benefits of innovation. Strategic alliance is also what important. Why? Because it is not that much test in the exams last times and all. GE metrics, general electric metrics. Okay, I think last time or before the last term, they asked BCG metrics. So GE metrics is now a short question. ADL metrics, position based upon the question, like dominant position, like that. Position based upon a question, you can expect that. Reasons for stability. Reasons for stability. There's a code word for that also. In our class, we discuss code words for everything, every concept. Initially, we will register that concept and again we will revise with that code word. There is nothing but MSD loves cricket. MSD loves cricket. Maturity stage, okay, small in size, okay, like that. It will be less diversified, less risk taking, okay. Consolidation is preferred, like that. We put it in a nutshell. Everything we put it in a nutshell. So that's the point. This is a A category topic. B category topic, I can expect types of mergers and so product market growth metrics. That's also important in B category. Okay, coming on to the last chapter, that is chapter number 5. Here you have to do a smart work. Chapter number 5 is a very lengthy chapter. but I'm putting only 11 points in this. Steps to initiate strategic change. I'm expecting one question either from steps to initiate strategic change or from Kurt Lewin model. Either one question from steps to initiate strategic change or Kurt Lewin model. One question is Sureshot. Elements of strategy execution process is also important. Or strategy evaluation and control is important. Linkages and issues in strategy implementation is important. Steps to initiate strategic change, sorry, it is repeated already. I discussed that. So I can say that the star mark 1 star. Kurt Lewin model is also star. Okay, strategic evaluation and control. Types of strategic control is important. Organizational control, you can expect an MCQ from organizational control. We will discuss the probable MCQ also in the prediction batch. We will also discuss the probable MCQ also. SM model, that diagram you have to study. SM model. McKinsey 7S framework, MCQ, just give it a right. SBU and multi-divisional structure, C category topic, but still sometimes the examiner might ask a question from these topics. So that's it from my side relating to 5 chapters. Strategic management is a very scoring subject. Okay, very scoring subject, and it will be helping in your aggregates and all. Okay. So by August 15, we'll upload the prediction batch, entire complete prediction batch. I'm expecting around 3 to 4 hours maximum for prediction batch. On that prediction batch, I will give you 30 questions plus the written practice, how to write the answers and all. As I already said, in the case of suggested answer, it's an exhaustive list, so it's not that much relevant for you. So not that I don't say that relevant for you, not like that. But the thing is that you cannot write everything as per the suggested answer. So I will be teaching you how to write the answers, present the answers and all. 4 questions will be there from chapter number 1. Okay, 5 to 13. I am actually putting 9 questions from chapter number 2. Okay, 3 questions from chapter number 3. 4 questions from chapter number 4. Okay, 7 questions from chapter number 5. Okay, and 3 questions I will put in buffer. So 30 questions, super 30 questions will be discussed. And I am expecting minimum of 50 to 60 percentage questions will come from our discussion. Otherwise, you will be get that your money back. Okay, for enrolling in strategic management prediction batch, the rupees is very nominal amount. Only I am charging rupees 400 for enrolling in strategic management prediction batch. Okay, will upload by August, maximum by August 15th. Maximum by what? August 15th. Maximum by August 15th. Okay, I can say that August 12 to August 15, within August 12 to August 15, I will upload that. And also our auditing prediction batch is also ready. This is my number. In case of any doubts in the concept and all, you can ask me. 9946154674. You can ask me directly. So that's it. Thank you and have a nice day for all. Okay, please like the video, please share the video and comment. Thank you. Have a nice day.